welcome back to part 5. We finished our first errand of getting the Thunder Saber, and we are going to actually go and do his levels and kill the boss.
Alright.
The next dragon.
Do you have to be Piranha Man to fight this boss?
Yes, you do.
Aww.
Well, you don't have to be him to fight the boss, you just have to be him to get to the boss in the first place.
Is there any section
Using
of the game where you can choose what form you're in to fight the boss?
There is a secret code at the very end they give you, where you actually get to play the game as human, and then if you go and explore, you can find different bosses to fight in the human form.
Ooh, fun. I think.
I won't be doing that.
Aw, why not? Bonus
I got my
video
nice
that
samurai
shit.
armor, though.
I thought you already had. You were Shogun armor before.
Yeah, now I'm samurai armor.
I don't know enough about Japanese history to know the difference.
And I get my my nice lucky sword, which this thing's really good because it raises the chance that good stuff will be dropped when you kill enemies. Like you'll get more gold, you'll get more items, stuff like that.
I see.
If you need the blocks back because you are a little crazy and you destroyed them all, but you need to jump on them, you can just leave the area and come back, and they'll respawn. Yay, money!
Oh man, it's just raining gold.
That is the best part about being an adventurer, I think.
You know, I've actually had friends who like wrote essays on how how adventures and stuff like D&D single-handedly ruin economies of worlds. I have very nerdy friends, in case you haven't noticed.
Well, considering we like to make jokes about D&D and psychology, that
And existentialism.
should indicate that. Existentialism. I doubt there's a lot of people that even know what that is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But
that just makes us cooler for knowing it.
we're now in the Piranha Man levels, which is, of course, under the sea. I will not start singing. But
No,
you can...
Every good Let's Play has just random singing in it for no reason.
I'm not singing under the sea. However, you can, if you like, pretend that all the crabs are Sebastian while you're destroying them with your sword.
And you're just ruining this game for. You're just ruining the Little Mermaid for.
Hey, I wouldn't mind. Oh yeah, underneath there you saw the brown blocks that you had to blow up to start continuing on with the level. But there's more water over here that I didn't explore yet, so I'm gonna go do that.
You're just very thorough with this game, aren't you?
I am. This game taught me to be extremely thorough with, like, every game.
This game prepared you for college.
This and Myst.
Oh,
Myst taught me to look behind doors. That's what Myst taught me.
I thought Myst.
When you walk into a room, the door remains open. You just have to close the door behind you, and you find the answer to one of the puzzles.
I thought Myst taught you to look into a dentist chair and hit random numbers. That's the only thing I remember from that game. I looked at the hint book. I'm like, these aren't hints at all. It's just random crap. I don't understand this. To be fair, I was 10, so I had no problem solving skills.
To be completely off topic, with Myst, for me, I actually beat the game, but didn't know it. I went and I bought a strategy guide, like a walkthrough guide from Chapters, and Chapters is our bookstores up in Canada. I don't know if you have Chapters in the States. And I flipped to the middle. I'm like, no, I did that already. And then I flipped to near the end, and I'm like, no, I did that already. And then at the very end, I flipped all the way to the very end and realized that I had already beaten the game. So I immediately took the walkthrough back to the bookstore and traded it in and got all 5 Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books.
Good trade.
It was a good trade.
I find that funny. That's the mark of a quality game. The player is so good, the player doesn't even know when it's over.
Well, at the very end, the guy's like, oh, well, thanks for helping me out, but I may need you in the future, stick around. And so I spent 2 weeks straight just fiddling with all the things that I could fiddle with that didn't do anything in the game. Going, what the hell am I supposed to do?
That's like the recent Sonic games where they have a fake ending sequence halfway through the game, and you have to reboot the game in order to keep going. Otherwise, you think it's just over. Except this would be the opposite of that.
So we're totally not talking about this game at all.
This is like what happens every video. Come on, this is the standard. The objective of a Let's Play by Rock Todd and Stovop is to talk about other games.
Other games. Today, it was Myst. I don't actually need healing, so...
You just want to check out the hot nurse.
I did. I just stood there, I was like, oh hey.
And she's...
Maybe after I become human again, me and you can go see a movie.
No, see, that was the underwater version. She's secretly half fish girl, but as we all know, that monstrous woman actually just looked like human woman with, like, you know, slightly different skin colors.
The fish part of her is behind the desk.
Yes.
And you don't notice. I see.
She just has, like, kind of fins on her elbows, and maybe some gills. And that's it.
That's not too monstrous.
Yeah.
I could handle that.
Yeah, you could be furry for that.
Now, I'm not... There's no fur. Does it still count as fur?
That's just the term for any animal.
Okay.
I mean, we don't want to get into, like, terms like scaly, do we?
No.
That's what I thought.
Really. But we are now in the deep sea, you can see, because all the water is more dark.